Hi Tasia and welcome to my channel. Sorry it's not a project like this, it's just the file folders that I want to do today. Show you the measurements, give you some tips. I think I've got quite a good one with the cutting. You know when you get doing this down there, and it's you always have to get fairly accurate. I've got some circles on this one to show you where to cut, but if you haven't got that, then I've got a little tip there. Okay, and to make I've got the measurements to make 3 file folders that would fit in a 6 by, so it's about 4 inches, that's so 6 by 4 pocket. And the ones that you put in your 12 by 12 papers when you fold them in a folio, that sort of size, or any size. I mean, you can actually, I mean I've got an idea that you could, if you wanted, cut them down here at any size you want. So you could cut them down so you've got a little short one or something if they're too long. I'd love it if you would join me today. That would be absolutely amazing. And please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yes, I'm trying to get them sorted. Right, there we go. Right, that's it. Yeah, I've got them in order now. Yeah, that's them from the back, from the front, and I've got a different paper in the middle, that's why that's different. I didn't even know, but there we go. So they fit perfectly in a pocket like that. Okay then, so let's go and I'll show you how to make these and give you all the measurements and the tips and the tricks. So let's go. Right then, just trying to get the thing into position. Right, I hope we're going to make these today, okay? It's quite easy to do. Right, these, when closed, let me tell you the measurements when closed. Full measurements are, I think it's 5.5, yeah, by 3 and 7/8, 3 and 7/8 when closed. Okay, I thought that was quite good. Right, and so these fit, and you know those large pockets people might make in the middle of 2 pockets, they fit perfectly in there. I've got 3 of them. I haven't put anything in them or anything like that, but 3 of them do fit perfectly in there, if I can get them in there properly. They certainly do. There we go. So they fit in there, even though I've had to glue the top and the bottom. Right, so I thought that was quite good. So I thought I'd show you the measurements, and there's a few tips obviously as well. There's always a few tips, isn't there? So I'm not using 12 by 12 papers for this, I'm using A4, but if you've got letter paper, that is absolutely perfect, because you can make 2 out of that, each one. I can make 2 out of each one of these. Okay, you just got to find my thing. Where is it? Here's the one. What's that? Right. Oh, I put it over there. I should put it where I made it. Right. Again, put it around the way. So I'm putting that on top of my scoreboard because I'm going to use my scoreboard in a minute. Okay. This is the way to do it, isn't it, really? Right, so I'm going to put that at 5.5. Okay, check it's 5.5 all the way down, which it isn't. Okay, 5.5. Okay, I suppose you should have done the other bit first, never mind. And just got to do a bit more work now, haven't I? Never mind. Right, there we go. And so we're going for 5.5 here too. And I suppose I could put them together, couldn't I, if I want to do the 7.5 inch bit. I've just got to find room on my desk, because there's no room there, you know. Right, hopefully you'll be able to see. I'm going to put it at an angle. it's yeah, that's what it's like. Right, so this is 7.25 this way. Okay, what am I doing? Am I doing it right? That's 5.5 that way, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 7 1/4 this way. Make sure I go the right side of the 7 because I'm always doing it the wrong side. Okay. Right, while I've got the other one open, I'm going to do the 7 1/2, which is actually probably a lot better. Doing it the 7 1/2 way. 7 1/2, 7 1/4 way, like this, yeah. Oh. Does help to move the paper out the way, doesn't it? Yeah. Just going to make sure that is all completely flush. Right, and then just cutting them in half now will be brilliant. Oh, I mean in half. I mean in 5 1/2. So 5 1/2. That's the 3, but you obviously you might want to make 6 because it's quite addictive to make them. There we go. So that's 4 actually. But never mind. I don't think I'll need that again, so that can go properly away, not on the floor. Have it. Okay. Now I'm going to get the punch board out. Okay. So there's the punch board. Okay. Now I found that right. Now let's have a look. See what I'm doing. I want to decide which one I want. So decide which one you want. You put the corner rounders on the one that's going to just fold, not the one where you're going to make the little tab. So you can do that if you want. If you've decided, then you get it the right way around to what you want. I don't think it matters in this occasion, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to just do that now. On this, no, I'll leave the third one for now and do the corners afterwards. Okay, so I've got these. Say it's got a certain way round. I now know which way round they're supposed to go. Okay, so I'm going to have one tab one side and one the other, and it's going to be that way. I know that way. This way, no. Right. So it's going to. So I'm going to give you. That's 2 1/4. I do 2 1/4. I mean, it's entirely up to you. You could do less, but 2 1/4 will be the size of the tab. Okay, so you put tab on. Yeah, on the short side, 2 1/4. That's not corner rounded. And if you're doing it the opposite way around, oh, I didn't realise it had that on the back. If you're doing the opposite way round, you turn it over so you have that the right way round, say, and that the other one the other way round. Then that's guaranteed to get you the desired effect, right? So what I did before, I think I did it with my guillotine, didn't I? So let's get that out. It's a little bit easier, but with the middle one it's a bit hard. Right, I'm going to do it so it's this way around, and it did absolutely. Oh, that's it. A tip. There's a tip here. Right, if you're going to do obviously this, you can put that directly, so you can tell exactly where to do the cut. So that can push it against the edge. You know exactly where to do the cut. I think that should work on other cutters as well. Okay, and then you can. I'm going to round them both together. Okay, so I'm going to round the corner and the other corner as well. So that's your. So far, that's those. Right, so I'm going to do this one now. This is going to be the middle one. Okay, it doesn't matter which way around it goes, I don't think. That's got a different backing. In fact, I thought they all had that backing, but they haven't. Right. Okay. So on this one, when you want to do it, you have, well, you don't have to. And this is how I'm doing it. Okay, this is just a suggestion. You might be able to work out from what I'm doing what you would like to do. So this comes at I put this at 1, and this is what matches really well the 2 1/4 tabs on the opposite side to the where I've put the corner rounder. Okay, so I'm doing it like this, and then turning over. I'm doing it from the other side, 1 5/8 again, and that gives me, now this is what I find difficult, cutting this bit straight. So I'm going to have a go. I haven't done it before. I'm going to have a go at doing it so it's, and I have to be careful because obviously I've got to, so I'm going to put that against there. Yeah, I think I might be able to do it. As long as you stop when you feel that little, if you do it really gently, as long as you stop, you're fine, yeah. Right, so let's get that against there again, and that little metal thing is just there. I've taken the guard off there. Yeah, kids don't use it, so I don't know if they would. Right, that should be the same size as these. I mean, obviously it's different, so that's about the same size. That's the equivalent, okay, as those. Right, now I'm going to, oh, hold on, I've got to round the corners of these, haven't I? So I'm going to round the corners of those, and then we're going to do the final measurement. I've decided I want this slightly different to what I did originally. Yes, I worked it all out myself, you know, that's good, isn't it? Amazing stuff, you know. Right, so the bit you're going to fold, you're going to have that slightly over there, right, like that. So the bit that you want sticking, doesn't matter which way round it is, whether it's that way or that way, because you can fold it both ways. Excuse me. Right, so it is going to be, oh, it's 3 1/4, that's right. So 3 1/4 will give you, and I'm just making sure it's completely flush, and this is why I've got one of these. If I've got another type of, I'll show you which one I mean. I'm not too keen on this. I didn't realise it was like that, but that doesn't go to the edge. So you'd have to only put against this edge here. Can we see that? Because obviously I'm not on, where is it? That's number 7. Yeah, so this is, hasn't got an edge there. So when you're putting something against the edge, you can't score from that top. So I wouldn't recommend these to people, really. If you're not used, especially if you're not used to scoring. It's quite a cheap board as well. It's half the price of this. But I thought I'd get one so it's a bit smaller, but never mind. Right, so this 3 1/4 gives you that nice little, so you've got a nice thing there. I mean, I did have it on 3 5/8. That was here, but it has left me with a tiny little gap. Let me see if I can find a thing like that. So I prefer the bigger gap. I can't believe it, because I think that's more than, yeah, that looks like, yeah, it is, it's 5/8, yeah. So I don't get it, yeah. Yeah, that is 1/4. But I think that's too small. I like the bigger gap. Yeah. So, and where's the other ones I was going to, oh, where they are. Right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to put that edge against there. Doesn't matter which way round it is, well, which way up it is. As long as you've got one end and one the other, and then you've got, this is the long end here alongside. So 3 1/4. Yeah, that one, and then let's have a look. 3 1/4 again. Oh, 3 1/4 again. Yeah, make sure it's the long side. Can we see what I'm doing? 3 1/4 there as well. So you made 3 cute little different edges. You can see now that they are different size. I did add the corner round. Doesn't look very brilliant, does it? There, that's the one I made just now. Why is that? I don't understand why that's got that little lip there. It shouldn't have. Yeah, it's annoying, that one though. I need some more practice, obviously, so that would go in the middle. I'm going to put it behind so you can see. There. Yeah. So they would give you those 3 similar sized little tabs. Okay, and as I said, the fit in your like pockets when you folded like 6-inch pockets really. You folded in half like that. So I wanted some vintagey ones. That's why I've done those. And I thought, well, I can put them in, and then they could use them for what they want, couldn't they? You can take them out and use them. It looks quite cute sitting there, doesn't it? Like that. Yeah, vintage. It's not really vintage, is it? I'm hoping it is though, because I really want. No, I've got that round the wrong way, haven't I? Oh no, I haven't. That is right. It is right. I'm going to put that at the back actually. I do hope you like my content today. That would be absolutely amazing if you give me a thumbs up for these. Okay, I've done all my own measurements and everything, you know. I mean, it was inspired by Septeria 18 because I got the idea from her, but this is completely different to what she's done. I thought, well, it would make little cute file folders for somebody to use, wouldn't it? Okay, and then you can put in what you like, you can label them, you can, you know, so yeah, all that. So I thought the measurements were pretty good as well. So I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That'd be absolutely amazing. And I've got some of these papers in here, for example, on Ko-fi as well. I think I've got to put these on. Got some, might have some leafy things. I've got that. I've got this on there, but A4. I don't know whether you could use GIMP to reduce it. I know Patricia May has. Yeah. So, and there's this. That should be okay. All in different shades, actually. So, yep. And that's. Nothing else. Oh yeah, these are on Ko-fi. That's on Ko-fi in a different colour. It's more like that. Okay, and these flowers should be on there as well. Footy cutty ones. Okay then. So I will say goodbye now, and thank you so much for watching.